Dream, search, drive. Cars.co.za.
We create smiles with parts you can count on. When it comes to finding the right part at the right price, there's just no place like Midas for the love of cars.
Hello and welcome to Grand West Casino in Cape Town. My name is Ciro De Siena and Cars.co.za is privileged to have been part of what must be one of the largest car meets ever to happen in the city. The Cape Town ST crew has put together something spectacular. We've counted nearly 170 cars here this morning. Now the crew is not even that old. The guys started it just before COVID, which was the worst time to start anything, obviously. But as you can see, as COVID regulations have been lifted, everybody is dying to come out, see each other again, and show off their cars. It's such a wonderful feeling to be a part of this. There's a great atmosphere here today. So let's go down and meet some of the owners. Patrick, lovely to meet you. You have your reputation precedes you in the community. So you've brought something special for everyone to see. Tell us a bit about this lovely blue monster behind you.
Yes, I brought the Mark 1 Focus RS. I believe it's the only one in South Africa actually. Ford in 2002 and 2003, they brought in only one of the Mark 1 RSs, and it was actually filmed at Kyalami in Joburg. And I was lucky enough actually to see it with the Novell Paul owner. And so he actually bought a car. And about 3.5 years ago, or actually about 4 years ago, he actually came to me to say that, listen, he's retiring, he's selling the business and so on, and he actually wants to sell the car as well. So yeah, so I own the car now for about, officially 3.5 years. But it's quite a special one, since it's the only one in South Africa.
I mean, I remember seeing it on like Top Gear and in British magazines. I used to read all the British magazines, but I don't think I've actually ever seen one in the metal. So it's quite special to see it. So thanks very much for bringing it out. But I wanted to ask you, how do you feel about Ford South Africa not bringing ST and RS to the country anymore?
Yeah, I think, me being a big Ford fan, I think it's a huge disappointment. I've got all 3 generations of the Focus RSs. The 4th generation actually looks quite nice as well. So I would have definitely placed an order for that. I think they're going to lose a lot of, youngsters that might be interested in the brand.
Z, nice to meet you.
Likewise.
Yeah, thanks very much for talking to us.
No problem.
So this does not look like a stock color.
Of course not.
So she's wrapped.
Yes, she
That's
is
very
wrapped.
cool.
Yeah.
So tell me, what does ST mean to you? Where does the love come from?
For me, like the car that I had before was a slowpoke, and driving a 1300 or 1100 just wasn't doing it for me, and I just got in one of these and it blew me away. So once you go ST, you can never go back.
And what's it like being part of the Cape Town ST crew?
No, it's great. It's amazing. It's like a great bunch of people. They welcome you with open arms. You don't have to have anything fancy to be a part of the crew, just the ST,
How do you feel about Ford South Africa not bringing ST here anymore?
I'm pretty bummed, but that means I'm just gonna have to have this baby for the rest of my life.
That sounds good. I like that sort of dedication.
Yeah.
And do you think the South African love for ST will continue even though they're not coming anymore?
Well, look at the turnout today, like I I personally didn't think there was so much of us in Cape Town, and I'm pretty amazed by the turnout. So yeah. Definitely.
So you're happy to be here?
Of course, and now we're going to be the only people with these cars, so I'm pretty sure we'll always have hookups together, and yeah.
I think the values are going to rise as
No,
well.
definitely.
Probably sell this for a profit.
No,
but you're
not
going to keep
gonna.
it.
This is
You're
my
never gonna
baby.
sell it.
This is my project car. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Z, lovely to meet you.
Likewise.
Thank you for your time.
Thank
man.
you.
Appreciate it. Tell us a bit about your car.
I love my car.
Yeah?
It's my baby.
Ah, that's good stuff.
His name is Nardo.
Nardo, that's
Yes.
the paint color.
Of course.
Yeah.
Gets its name from there.
Kieran, everyone here tells me I have to come talk to you. There's something special going on. So take us through your car.
Yeah, no, so I got this car last year for my 18th birthday, and with it being my first car, I knew nothing about cars, so I wanted to learn. So I've completely bought all the parts myself where I can, bought individual parts, put it together as a kit, taken the car from basically stock, put on full stage 2 with Revo, got the full body kit, trying to make it a show car that can perform as well. I'm currently studying computer science, but I mean I want to turn that into tuning, because it's got to work with computers. So I'm busy building my own boost pipes myself, so I'm trying to learn how to fabricate them, put them together with silicone bends and stuff like that. So fabrication is definitely there. I love making things, I love building things, I love working on the car.
Nice.
And I mean, if I can combine computer science with software engineering on the car, tuning my own cars one day, opening my own shop, that would be the absolute dream.
Awesome, man. Travis,
Morning, sir.
nice to see you.
Yeah, likewise. likewise.
Tell me a bit about your car.
Yeah, it's my 2013 ST250. Bought it in 2016. I'm the second owner of it. It's really been a fun car to own.
You got a couple of cars, eh?
Yeah, I do.
CRX?
This and a V6 Ford Sierra.
I've seen your CRX. That's
Yeah.
neat, eh?
I love
That's
that car.
super neat, that car. And the Sierra, also it's keeping it classic? or-
Keeping it classic. It's got
Yeah.
a few add-ons. It was my late dad's car. He looked very well after it. So I'm trying to
amazing.
just to follow up on what he did.
Well, tell me, what does Ford ST and RS, what does it mean to you?
Definitely, the word ST and RS, it screams fun to me. And as a hot hatch car, you can't ask for more than that.
And the love for the brand, do you feel it around you in the ST community in South
I do.
Africa in general?
I do, especially with this Cape ST crew, and it's nice to see ST owners in specific mingling together, like the Fiesta ST guys, the Focus guys. It shows there's a big community and love amongst each other here
Yeah.
with the brand.
No, nice, man. Matthew, tell me about your car.
So I've got a Ford Focus 2.5, it's 2006, it's a 2.5 turbo, I've got it about 4 years.
And tell me, how do you feel that Ford sort of killed off the ST and the RS brands in South Africa?
Yeah, it's actually quite disappointing because as you can see the turnout here today, it's quite big, and it just shows the disappointment that the guys are feeling to no longer have the STs and RSs here in South Africa. It's quite big. Most of the guys opt for Volkswagens and BMs these days, but the Ford was always something different out of the rest of the bunch.
And if say Fiesta ST came into the country or Focus RS, is that something you would like aspire to own, one of the newer models?
Me myself, not so much. My love is for the 5-cylinder, so if they should bring out another 5-cylinder, definitely.
Oh yes, there was a 5-cylinder for a while. Eh?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
There's 2 of them standing here behind me.
Oh, cool.
That's the current dream actually.
Yeah.
The 2.5.
You want to
RS.
move up to one of those? Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
But I will definitely go for another ST. That's something that's my current dream, the next step
Nice.
at the moment.
Awesome. Cam and Mac.
How's it?
Cam and Mac.
Yeah.
Your name is just a mirror.
I know.
There we go.
So how would you guys describe the ST and RS community in South Africa right now?
Tight knit. I mean,
According to the outsourced car crews in Joburg, we're probably the best brand group in the country over VW.
we're more of a community than a club. You know, it started off as a club. We wanted to do cool events like little park-offs, and there was such a need for the like community in Cape Town that the Cape Town ST2 crew formed so quickly and built numbers so efficiently. You know, today I feel like was a great show of just community. Yeah.
Family and love.
Is this your biggest get together ever?
Yeah, numbers wise, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. This is our biggest park off, I would say, you know.
Stu, it's been a pleasure organizing this with you, man. Thanks very much for having us.
Thank you for taking the time to come out today and do this for us. It really means a lot.
So CPT ST crew, tell me a bit about that.
Well, I actually joined them in May last year, but the crew's been going on, I think, for roughly 2 years. Cam and the guys, obviously, main admin. We've now got 2 groups. Now officially, because I think WhatsApp only allows you 256 members max. So they had to start a second group.
Wow.
So I think there's 400 in total, plus minus.
And tell me, you with all your members, I'm sure you have a finger on the pulse of how these guys are feeling. I mean, what's the sentiment around ST and RS not being brought into South Africa anymore?
They feel somewhat left out. When you consider Hyundai has just brought out their end performance range, they've just got the Golf 8 GTI. It's just sad knowing that if you jump onto the UK site, they've just launched the new Fiesta ST and the new Focus ST. And it's really heart-sore not to see those models obviously coming to South Africa. From what I hear, it's obviously based on our fuel quality and obviously market related, because they feel obviously money's to be made in the SUV and bakkie market.
Yeah.
And you would have seen obviously the Figo and the Fiesta have just been dropped off their range. So it's sad, but you know what? I think this speaks for itself.
Yeah. You know, I've been to loads of car meets over the years, and the enthusiasm here and the love for this brand is incredible. It's really special to see.
No, look, from the couple of meets that we've been on, we did a winter run last year this time, in fact, and we had just over 80 STs. And we travel all the way out to Franschhoek, Worcester, come back through the tunnel, stop at Wellington. It's really a family vibe. When I look at the other sort of car clubs, I'm not putting them down or anything, but these guys are actually gentlemen, they're well mannered, there's no revving, there's no wheel spins. Everybody just looks after everyone, especially on the group. If anyone's ever got any issues, whether it's a check engine light or any mechanical worries, there's always someone on hand to help.
I want to see lots of photos uploaded, please. Hashtag Team ST, hashtag Cape Town ST Crew. Let's show forward that one little group of uploads is really worth them considering, hopefully bringing at least some limited STs in the next 3 years before they're gone. So yeah, thank you all for an amazing support and turnout. Thank you guys, drive safe.
As someone who gets to meet every type of car owner of every brand around the country, what I've experienced today is something rare and very special. South Africans' love for this brand, love for the ST badge and the RS badge is really incredible. And I think despite the new products not coming to the country anymore, this love is really, really going to continue. And all these cars are probably going to appreciate in value as well, which I don't think anyone is unhappy about. Thanks very much for watching, and thanks to the Cape ST crew for having us.
We create smiles with parts you can count on. When it comes to finding the right part at the right price, there's just no place like Midas for the love of cars.
Thanks very much for watching. If you've just watched this video but you haven't yet subscribed to our channel, you absolutely should do that immediately right now. Click the subscribe button. It's a good idea for a bunch of reasons which I actually don't have really a lot of time to go into. But it's good. It's a good idea. Excellent. Thanks for watching. I said that already.
Cars.co.za.